WhatsApp status the other day, and then I came across this post by a friend of mine. Okay, it's a question, or it's a sensitive topic, a huge concern for each and every one of us in the crypto space right now. Okay, so the question goes like this. It says, another major problem I have with the cryptocurrency trading is the problem of succession and inheritance. What happens to an investor's portfolio after his death? How does the family of the deceased investor access the portfolio of an investor in the absence of the wallet login details, unlike what is obtainable in the traditional financial system? How is it possible for an investor to will his portfolio to his beneficiary without disclosing his portfolio details? What happens to the portfolio of a deceased investor who died intestate? Does it mean the deceased portfolio is lost on his death or mental incapacitation? This to me should worry every investor. Okay, now this is a very, very major concern in the crypto space, because a lot of people are asking, how do I now give my BTC, or how do my family claim my BTC in case of my next of kin claim my assets, in case of untimely death or anything happen, unfortunate incidents. Okay, so that made me decide to do this video on this topic. Okay, crypto inheritance planning using Shamir Backup. Okay, so Shamir Backup, it's a kind of backup you can use it to be able to will your digital assets or any encrypted kind of message, not just a digital asset, any encrypted message, document, or anything that can be encrypted using cryptography. Okay, so it works in this way. The Shamir Backup, this is how the Shamir Backup works. Okay, it's a kind of wallet whereby it gives you 16 different recovery phrases, right? Let's look at it this way. And each of these 16 different seed phrases, you have 20 words each. Okay, so that's like, let's say this is on a normal conventional wallet. Okay, on a normal wallet, you have either 12 seed phrases or 18 seed phrases, okay, or 24 seed phrases. All right, wallet that gives 12 seed phrases, wallets like Exodus wallet, you have 12 seed phrases. Yeah, Exodus wallet gives 12 seed phrases. You can also use 24 if you like. And then Trust wallet gives 18 seed phrases. Trust wallet gives 18 seed phrases. Then most hardware wallets, okay, gives 24 seed phrase, and so many other hot wallets also gives 24 seed phrase. So it depends on whichever one the blockchain or the wallet it decides to use. Okay, so but in this case, you'll be given 24 seed phrases. Okay, you can create as much as 16 of 24 20 words seed phrases. Okay, and then now using this 16 seed phrase, you can set up a threshold, a recovery threshold. Okay, let's say there is something called three out of five recovery threshold. you can set it to you can set minimum of 2. Okay, it's minimum of 2. You can set minimum of 2 out of 3 recovery. All right, you can also you can as well, if you like, you can set 5 out of 16 recovery. Now what this means is that you can create 5 different recovery seed phrases. Okay, that's 5 recovery seed phrases with 20 words each into 5 places, and then you can set up the recovery threshold to be 3 of these 5 recovery seed phrases. You have to combine the 3 of these 5 recovery seed phrases to be able to unlock that wallet. Okay, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Let me use this second one as an example. Now this is 2 out of 3 recovery. You can be able to create 3 recovery seed phrases, and then 2 of these recovery seed phrases is required to be able to unlock one. So if anyone is having just one of the recovery phrases, one of the 20 word recovery seed phrases, it's useless. Okay, you can't access that wallet unless you have the second one. Okay, same thing with 5 out of 16. You can create 16 seed phrases and decide to set up recovery threshold to 5. Okay, you need 5 pieces of 20 recovery phrases different, okay, to be able to successfully access that wallet. So now, why is this important? Why is this relevant? Like, why is it, how does it now relate to giving inheritance of your crypto assets? Okay, now this is what you do. Let's say you create 16 seed phrases and 5 is required to unlock access your wallet, right? Now you can distribute each shares to different locations. Okay, you can distribute each shares to different locations. You can decide to keep one share at home. You keep one at home. You keep one in the office. Okay, and decide to keep one at your store, probably, because you don't know, maybe God forbid your house caught up with fire and it got burnt. You still have other pieces of it somewhere else. Okay, you can, even as you keep it in different locations, you can as well give it to different people, right? Now talk about inheritance. Okay, next of kin. Now you can decide to share the seed phrases to different people. Where you can give your uncle one, you give your uncle one, you give your cousin one. Okay, you give maybe any of your niece or nephew one. Okay, you tell them to keep this safe for you, just in case, just keep it, you can, and then you don't need to tell them you don't need to tell them that this is how you can recover this thing. Okay, you can actually just write the steps used, the steps you can use to recover the seed phrase. How to recover the seed phrase. You can write it down, put it in your will. Okay, and then you now instruct them on the wheel to bring up 5 pieces of these recovery seed phrases and to be able to access your crypto wallet. Okay, so it's really a nice, like a very nice concept. Okay, the Shamir Backup is really a very, 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 very nice concept, and I find it very, very intriguing. Okay, now, so this backup was first invented by a computer scientist. His name is Shamir. Okay, he's a cryptographer, a computer scientist who was born 1952. Okay, he was 1952, It's one of the founding members of cryptography. One of the founding members of cryptography, and you know, those who started all this cryptography, encryption, blockchain, all these things, far back 1970s, right? So it's one of them. You can search for his name, Adi Shamir. He's an Israeli computer scientist. So you can read more about him. Now, okay, so now where can you get a wallet that has this Shamir Backup? Okay, the only wallet that I've seen so far that has the Shamir Backup is Trezor Model T. Okay, Trezor Model T. The upgraded version of Trezor wallet. Okay, now Trezor Model T has this Shamir Backup feature on it. Okay, so if you need something like this, to be able to will your crypto assets to your next of kin, to your family address, you need to get this Trezor Model T. Okay, and good thing is I sell them or have them. You can go to my store, stevenboski.com/shop. Okay, you order for Trezor Model T, and you click on the video link. Okay, click on the link below for a video where I explained Trezor Model T. I